talk about our complex everyday culture. Think about your everyday. If you're a student, I know there's some students here, your lives are very complex. I thought my life was complex when I was a student, but the complexity has only grown. Things are hard to navigate. It's hard even to remember how to be a real human being on some days. Then there's what I call the engineered dominant culture that is designed for maximum power and profit for the few at great expense of the many. It's killing us. And it's been killing our forebears. It's been happening for a very long time. Dominant cultures have been around as long as history has been up and running. So the dominant culture requires us to go numb and stay numb, to not notice how we're being diminished in our humanity. But I'm going to propose another culture, and I call it a culture of newness and peace. Well, it's a culture that refuses to go numb. It stays open to the possibility that something new can happen. So a favorite phrase of mine, in fact, it's so favorite that people who I talk with come back to me and say, "Oh, Mary Sharon, I got to tell you how I'm living your phrase." And I say, "Which phrase?" And they say, "Stay awake, notice things, and act." And I've got to tell you how I'm doing that right now. It doesn't mean taking all the stuff, the chatter, the social media, all that. It doesn't mean take that all in. It means be awake to where you are in this moment. So a culture of newness energizes people to creatively and non-violently resist injustice and to seek a better way. Why? Because the culture of death is killing us. Your unique role and my unique role is to choose and live, intentionally live, a life of newness, yes, and of peace. First of all, an interior disposition. It's a way that you are. I call it being so of peace that peace is not at your core. Peace is your core. Peace is the core of your being. To be of peace not only when you are around others, but to be of peace when no one is watching. To be so of peace that when you show up, peace enters the room. And peace also is a discipline. It's a firm conviction to live justly on the earth and to reject every form of violence. Peace rooted in justice is the foundation of a world that works for everyone. So I offer you 3 steps. First of all, draw from your sacred texts and traditions, whatever they might be, whatever feeds you interiorly, heart, mind, and spirit. Draw from those texts. Learn from those teachers. Second, cultivate those core convictions. What am I on fire with? For me, it's the innate and inviolable dignity of the human person. That's my starting point. But think about what yours might be. Own it, name it, share it. And third is cultivate that meaning-making language that enables you to speak clearly, first of all to yourself, but then to others. What you stand for, what you care about, what you value in this life. Cultivate that meaning-making language. And this, my friends, is precisely what the dominant culture does not want you to think about or talk about. The dominant culture doesn't get the final word, I do. And the final word is stay awake, notice things, and act. Be ignited. and go public with your fire. Thank you for being here.